Good evening, everyone, or good morning, wherever you are in the world. It's quiz time, Cal's Quiz. We're here for another month. It's been a bit of a break in between this one and the last one. As you can see, we've had a redesign. Paul has been busy beavering away in the background, not a euphemism. And there it is. It's looking beautiful. So welcome to the show. And please play along at home, get a pen and paper, write down the answers. Just a pleasure to have you all here. Welcome aboard. Okay, so time for the quiz. The quiz with more riz than a jar of fizzy wizard jizz. There we go. Let's go with that. That sounds about right. Okay, so let's start by introducing our contestants this month. Contestant number 1. We have a fantastic webcomic artist, indie TTRPG creator, and self-proclaimed nerdy live streamer, aka Omni, the last Omnitect. Would you like to say hello?
Hello, everyone. I'm happy to be here.
And we're happy to have you here. And let's go in with contestant number 2. Have you played this TTRPG? This guy certainly wants to know. It's Arsene. Hello, Arsene.
Hello!
The man in the iron mask. Look at that. Beautiful. Stunning. Contestant number 3. We have the writer of too much fan fiction, incorrigible TTRPG character creator, and occasional AP performer. That's actual play for those not in the know. Lillith. Hello. Welcome.
Hello.
Pleasure to have you here. And contestant number 4, we have our UK-based chaotic idiot streamer, self-proclaimed, and writer for the fabulous Treat Your Geek, and I believe current champion, actually, of the quiz, Pengy. Hello.
Hello. Good to be back.
It's always a pleasure to have you here, buddy. And yeah, those are our contestants this evening, this morning, wherever you may be in the world. If you haven't watched this quiz before, it's got a bit of a nerdy twist, but this month we're going a bit more general. We're broadening our horizons. But yeah, there's still the odd nerdy thing here and there. So without further ado, I think we should get quizzing. What do you guys think?
Yes.
Let's have a bit more enthusiasm. Come on, let's have a whoop. Let's do it.
I had a lung full of nicotine.
That is now your buzzer sound. I have a lung full of nicotine. Every time you want to buzz in, I want to hear you shout that.
All right, fine.
It's like on QI when they have the special buzzers.
You might hear some fabulous music in the background as well. And just before we get started, I want to shout out this is from Waderman, I believe, royalty-free music, and it was from the intro. And you'll be hearing music from the Kevin MacLeod archive as well. So thank you to those fabulous creators for providing the music. So let's get cracking then. Let's do round 1, multiple choice. And I'm going to be asking our wonderful contestants to be putting up A, B, C, or D all at the same time. Count you down 3, 2, 1. Hold up your card, and I will reveal the answer. And if Paul, the producer, is doing his job correctly, you should be able to see the correct answer right up on the screen. So let's find out. Okay, so question number 1. Which of these is not a European country? A, England, B, Greece, C, Turkey, D, Egypt. I'm shouting as loud as I can.
Wait. Do we hold it up now, or?
Yep.
Yes, please. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, we've got a variety. What's Arsene got there? It's a little bit faded.
C and D.
Oh, you go for two.
Listen, as an European, I don't consider this two European.
Wow.
As a European, I'm inclined to agree. However, yeah.
However, if I choose the more correct one.
The answer is D. that is Egypt.
Despite Brexit, you're still on the continent.
That was my logic. It was like, you know what? We removed ourselves. We're not part of the continents anymore. We're just our own thing.
I hate to say it, that's not how that works.
They tried, they failed.
Well,
we are still on this landmass, and it's it's all
For
part
now.
Question number 2, with that ominous announcement from Pengy there in the background. Question number 2: which spirit is used to make a Tom Collins cocktail? Is it A, gin, B, rum, C, whiskey, D, brandy? Just put your thumb up, Pengy. Just put your thumb up. I don't know if Paul. I don't know if people could hear you on the stream. That was Paul in the background there, the producer, asking Pengy what answer he actually put for that last thing. So,
can I get that question one more time, if you'd be so kind?
Absolutely, you can. Which spirit is used to make a Tom Collins? A, gin.
I've never had one.
B, rum. C,
what?
whiskey. D,
Wild
brandy.
card, baby. It was right last time.
We've got Lillith with A. We've got Pengy with D. We've got Arson with A as well, and a C. We've got a variety there. The answer is A, gin. So that would be. I forget. Did Arson put that? Probably. There we go. You might.
These points are starting to sound mighty rigged.
Listen, as a non-alcoholic drinker, I should get it.
Done very well.
As someone currently living in Canada, Quebec, I can say that the best secret we have here is amazing gin that we export to nobody because we like to keep it to ourselves.
Well, there's something I'll need to discover. I love gin, so and rum and whiskey and brandy. So yeah, but I'm always up for trying gin. Keeping all the good stuff to yourselves over there in Canada. Question number 3: which horoscope has a fish? Is it A, Libra, B, Cancer, C, Pisces, D, Capricorn? Which of these is a fish? We've got C, we've got C, we've got C, and we have C. C is the correct answer. That's points all round. Paul, I do hope you are keeping track. How's chat doing? Is chat doing well? Let me just bring up chat a sec and check in with you guys. Hello, everyone in chat, by the way. Thank you so much, Joy. I can see Mash in there. I can see Aflaf, the wonderful Aflaf. See a variety of people in there. Thank you all for joining us here this evening, and I hope you are enjoying the 3 questions that we've had so far. Let's carry on.
Thankfully,
Let's get things moving.
I caught that one.
Question number 4. By landmass, what is the largest US state, Omni? We have A, Texas, B, Ohio, C, New York, or D, Alaska? In 3, 2, and 1, can we have your answers revealed, please? We've got 3 D's there and 1 A from Lillith. The answer is Alaska. That's D. Points for all except Lillith, I'm afraid.
Our maps are
Alaska?
horrifically deceptive. That's the thing. Like, Alaska literally could fit in a huge chunk of Canada. It's like almost 2/3 of our landmass. It's ludicrous.
I mean, Alaska should be part of Canada, to be
See,
fair.
I nearly went
Oh,
with
that's-
New Zealand, to be fair.
Yeah, it's a big old place. That normally when people like say like give a little fact after it, after like revealing an answer, I'm just gonna say Alaska's big. Okay, let's carry on. Question number 5: what is the longest running Broadway show ever? Is it A, Hamilton, B, Cats, C, Phantom of the Opera, D, Les Miserables?
Les Miserables.
Would Arson like to pronounce that for me?
Les Misérables.
Thank you very much. There you
Les
are.
Miserables.
And if I could have your answers in 3, 2, 1, please. Please hold up your letter. We've got C, 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 and B. The answer is Phantom of the Opera with C.
Yes!
So all points all round except for Omni, I'm afraid, there.
It's all right.
Is it? Is it? Let's carry on.
It is. It's okay. It's okay. I'll live.
We're all learning here. Question number 6. Where was the first example of paper money used? In what country?
Of
Is
paper what?
Paper money.
My God.
So, A, America, B, China, C, Greece, D, Rome. Even though Rome's not a country, but...
It counts.
In
Ish.
3, 2, 1... We have got B, 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 and B. Everyone's gone for China, and China is the correct answer. Well done, everyone. That is the end of the multiple choice round. A nice little warm-up for everyone there, general knowledge. Can I please get the scores from producer Paul? Paul has chimed in and says, no, I will not give the scores out. Carry on with the quiz. And that's what we're going to do.
I forgot to mention the fact there was a whipping noise in there as well.
Yes, that's true. There was indeed. We're going to carry on, actually, and reveal the scores after this round, just to keep that tension there. Also, Paul, please don't hurt me. I'm hearing excuses from Paul in the background, but it's okay. I will take this.
Oh, if you guys could hear this.
Dad and Dad are fighting, honestly. You know.
This is infighting. Let's put our money on Dad.
I'm scared. I'm going to carry on with the quiz now, and I'm going to type in. This one is. I'm really thrown off my game here now. Right, this round. Anagrams is what we're doing in this round. They will pop up on the screen for you at home, wherever you may be. And find the words that fits the theme. And today's theme is movie directors. So we're looking to unscramble the words that are on screen to make movie directors. Quick note on this one: the number of words in the clue doesn't always match the number of words in the answer, so they may be split up. So ignore the spaces, if you will. If you do answer incorrectly, if you buzz in with your name, by the way, to shout out. If you answer incorrectly, you will be frozen out of that particular round until we go back around again. So I'm going to be copy and pasting them into the Discord channel for our contestants, but you shall see them on the screen at home. So we're going to start off with number 1, which is Turbo Mint. Turbo
I'm so
Mint.
bad at anagrams.
I'm so bad at directors. I don't know any of them.
Yeah, that's
I'm so bad at this.
I will give you 10 more seconds to think.
No.
Or if you know it, please buzz in. Any guesses? Anyone at all? Chat, have you got it?
I'm so bad at
Pengy. Tom
Pengy.
Berman.
Tom Berman. I don't know if that person exists, but if they don't, they should.
It was a guess. I'll take it.
You know what? It's a good guess. I didn't come up with a single actual human name, so.
Anyone else? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll end it there. The correct answer is Tim Burton is the answer.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh, I missed the eye. Crap.
How the hell did
Oh, I can see it.
It ain't gonna get any easier.
Okay.
Congratulations if you got that at home, and no congratulations to our contestants.
Hang on. Tim Burton's got 2. No, it hasn't. No, I'm thinking Tom Burton. Ignore me.
Stop. Pengy, stop making up directors.
No.
Question number 2. It is no tint quarantine.
Oh, Pengy.
Arsene!
Lillith!
I heard Arsene first, personally.
Quentin Tarantino.
That is correct. That is a point to Arsene. And
The cue was a dead
Kind of a
giveaway.
giveaway.
and now, question number 3 is Project Snake. It's not the name of a porn film. Project Snake.
Not the name of it. Okay.
Buzz in with your name. If you know the answer, I'll give you 10 seconds to think about it. How are you doing, chat? Have you figured it out? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is Peter Jackson. Peter
Oh my
Jackson
god!
is the correct answer.
I did not see that one coming.
There we are. Peter Jackson, congratulations in chat if you got
They
that.
are varying lovers. I mean, nothing Trontin was. And then we got the Project Snake. Is
Project Snake. Yeah, that's his nickname. That's what they called him in school, of course. Project Snake.
I knew that J was the start of one of the names because there's nowhere else it could be. But my God, it would never have landed on me.
I know, and the time pressure does make anagrams super hard. We're on to question 4. Question 4 is Rogue Time Lord lol. Rogue Time Lord lol. I'm going to check in the chat while you guys are doing that. Ooh, have we got an answer?
No, we don't. I thought I did, but then I realized one of the letters that I thought is not there.
We're heavily relying on Paul to get these letters in the correct order and everything. Yeah, so this is out of my hands. Don't blame me. Blame Paul. In 5, 4.
Omni.
Oh, yes, Omni.
Guillermo del Toro?
Is the correct answer. Fantastic. Omni with
Nice.
swooping in there at the last second to get it. Fantastic.
Well done.
Fucking cool.
Here we go with question number 5. Question number 5. Paul, I do hope you're keeping score. I've got a thumbs up from Paul. Things are going okay. Lap Poo Fiasco is the next one. Lap Poo Fiasco is the next one. Paul in the background, for those at home, has said, I'll be shocked if anybody gets this. So, can you prove him wrong, chat? Can you prove him wrong, contestants? Let's see. Arsene with a confident no there.
Don't know. Wine.
Pengy's resorted to wine on round 2. And I'm going to call it there. The answer is Sophia Coppola. Sophia.
Who the fuck is that?
The what's the one in Tokyo?
The
Lost in
doctor.
Translation.
Lost in Translation is correct. That
Yes.
was Francis Ford Coppola's daughter, according to Paul. I could have taken that credit for that myself because they can't hear you at home, but Paul said that, not me. And the last anagram in this round reminds me of my youth. Hot KFC childcare. Hot KFC childcare. Don't you remember those days you were at home, left alone with a bucket of chicken? Oh, yeah.
That's too real. I'm from the South. That's too real. Let's see.
I'm sorry.
I mean, the chicken were not cooked.
It was good. It was good. It's Publix chicken, so at least it was good.
Live
But,
chicken. I'm going to give you 5 more seconds. If anyone wants to jump in. Chat, have you got an idea?
Oh God.
In 5.
Which character has a K in his name?
Oh. Do you know what? Because the cogs are turning in Arsen's head, I'll give you 5 more seconds. 5.
Yeah, well, the claws are turning. And then stop and draws in reverse.
The thing is, the only one I can think of with a K in his name has none of the other letters because Taika Waititi is definitely not this. Definitely
Correct?
not this.
No, it's not correct. It's not correct.
I still hope not.
The answer is Alfred Hitchcock. Alfred Hitchcock.
Oh
You know what
my
pissed me off? I was
God!
thinking about him, and I couldn't remember his name.
We don't give out points for for not remembering the name, but that.
For participation.
But if I could give out participation points, I would. But alas, Paul will scold me. So we have reached the end of round 2. That was the anagram round, and I'm gonna tentatively ask Paul, can we get an update on the scores, please? I'm getting a nod. Things are looking promising here. Paul.
Hello and welcome. These are the scores for the day. Going top to bottom, we have Lillith and Omni on 5 apiece. Pengy falling behind slightly on 4, but smashing ahead is Arson on 7.
Yete?
I'm here for a good time, not to win.
Our current champion.
Winning is my good time.
Oh, that's the fighting talk we like to hear.
I mean, you are French. You have a long history of winning.
Oh, don't worry, I will surrender at the first order.
We're on to round 3. This round is, and we'll have a little break after this, by the way, I think. After this round, yes, a little break. This is called Villainous Valentines. This has become a somewhat regular feature of the quiz. This is, I'll be reading out statements from various villains' dating profiles throughout pop culture. Could be from a book, film, game, various things, but they're all villains. And as soon as our contestants know who I'm talking about, I will read it line by line. And if you know what it is, buzz in with your name and give me the answer. And please do play along at home as well and chat. So let's start off with our first villain looking for love. Let's have a look here. I rule Winky Country, but I've room for more. Could you be the one for me?
Lilith?
Lilith?
Oz? Wizard of Oz?
I can't accept. I need the name of the villain. I'll give you another chance.
Do the characters have names?
Yeah, you don't get locked out. So if you want me to read the next line, I can.
Pengy,
Is it
Wicked
the
Witch
Wicked
of the West.
Pengy swooped in there, I'm afraid.
I said it at the same time!
He sniped it in there. I'm so sorry, Lilith. I have to give that to Pengy. You just snuck in there. That is the Wicked Witch of the West from The Wizard of Oz, as Lilith correctly said. Here we are. I'll read out the dating profile of the Wicked Witch of the West. I rule Winky Country, but have room for more. Could you be the one for me? I can't believe they used Winky Country. If we were together, what a world it would be. I can't resist someone in sparkly shoes. Please don't order water to the table on our first date. If you stand me up, my pretties will find you. That is the dating profile from the Wicked Witch of the West from the Wizard of Oz. Let's move on to villain number 2. And I'm just looking for a nod from Paul so we can carry on. I've got a thumbs up. Villain number 2. Coward seeks partner who doesn't mind thumb sucking.
Oh!
Cash!
Oh!
Lilith!
Arsene!
Arsene?
Little Jack Horner from the last Puss in Boots movie.
Incorrect, I'm afraid.
Lilith.
Arsene. Lilith?
Prince John from the animated Robin Hood movie.
That is the correct answer. In with the first line. I will read out the rest. That's a fantastic answer from that. Horny for taxes. Mummy would be proud.
That would have got me.
I share a room with a knighted snake and sleep with a bag of coins. I am not the phony king of England. It's hard to find someone in Nottingham who isn't too foxy for me. That is.
I know that movie exclusively in German.
I love that. Really? Fun fact: that is my favorite movie of all time.
Nice. Peter Ustinov, who voiced him in English, is also the voice in German.
Really?
Because he spoke the language.
I'm tempted to give you a point, but I won't. Let's move on to our third and final villain for this round. Self-proclaimed genius short king seeks anthropomorphic allies to take over the world.
Omni.
Omni?
Brain from Pinky and the Brain.
It's an excellent answer, but it's incorrect, I'm afraid.
Brain is not a villain.
That's
very nice
He's
guy.
the hero we
He's
all
He's
need.
an he's a protagonist. That's fair.
He's a protagonist.
Short.
You will not be
best
frozen out.
leader of the world.
Let's carry on. Next line. Fun fact, my middle name is Periwinkle. There's a lot of heads in hands going on here. I am a doctor with a problem originating from down under.
Like, I have a vague idea, and I don't know where it's going at the same time.
Any ideas, chat? How are you doing on this? It is a big one.
Because anthropomorphic, like,
The N
Look,
on
I-
my
I'm thinking further
forehead
to the outside.
does
Pengy.
not stand for needy.
Pengy, Dr. Neocortex.
Dr. Neocortex from Crash Bandicoot is the correct answer.
I forget that he stripped. Damn it.
And
See,
the
I went in a different direction with that. I went Bernard and Bianca down, like the rescuers down under.
Yeah, I like the thinking there. There's some more good logic around brain as well. All very good. The last line of Dr. Neocortex's dating profile is, "You are welcome to crash at my place." Nice and simple to give it at the end. There we are. That is the end of that round. I think we should check in with Paul with the scores. He's giving me he's giving me thumbs up. So let's check in with Paul.
Hello, and despite what it says on the screen, because I was not as prepared as I would like, the scores are Lillith is on 6, Omni on 5, Arson still ahead with 7, but Pengy is catching up with 6. Thank you, and back to you, Cal.
That is very, very close indeed. We're going to take a quick break, about five minutes, I'd say. Should we say let's get back by 10 past, so about 6 minutes away, and let's do what we need to do, and we'll see you in a moment. and welcome back to the second and final half of the quiz this month. Cal's quiz. Let's check in with Paul, shall we? And just get an update on the poll. Let's get an update on the poll with Paul.
So how's Paul today?
Let's check in with Paul. It's Paul time, everyone. Paul.
Hello, thank you for checking on me. I am doing great, thank you. Now, just to recap the scores before the final 2 rounds, we have Lillith and Pengy on 6, Omni on 5, and Arson still in the lead on 7. Back to you, Cal.
Thank you, Paul. Always a pleasure to hear your voice. Shall we crack on? Let's do this. Let's go for. I can't remember what round this is. Round 4, probably. Let's go with round 4. This round is going to be the odd one out round. So there will be 4 things that you'll see, or I'll read out rather, and you'll need to find which one of them is the odd one out. Each one will get you a point. If you get it wrong, then you will be frozen until another player guesses.
Let it go.
And I'll need to know why it's the odd one out as well, just to throw that in there, make it a little bit harder. Now, there may be other reasons why it's the wrong odd one out, but we have specific reasons why they are the odd one out, and I'll need that reason.
If we give a bloody good reason while it's the odd one out, do we get a point?
If we give 13 reasons, do we get the point?
I was gonna ask.
If you could come up with that many, then yeah. Let's go with that. Paul, the producer, is saying that if they give a good enough reason and it's the actual correct answer, then you'll give a point. Okay, let's go on to question. I'll copy and paste it all into chat as well. Why not? Question number 1. I'm going to fling that over to here. We have guinea pig, mountain chicken, starfish, and beluga whales. Pengy, straight in there.
Guinea pig, it's not an aquatic animal like the other 3 are.
Oh.
Although technically mountain chicken is semi-aquatic compared to the bottom starfish and beluga.
What the frick is a mountain chicken?
That is not the correct answer, I'm afraid. We are looking for something else. Arsene?
Starfish, because it's the only non-vertebrate one.
That's what I was gonna go with. Lillith? With a potential different reason?
Arsene's not correct. Lillith?
So I would also have gone with starfish because it's not a mammal like the others. I have no idea what a mountain chicken is, so I'm just assuming here.
Paul's got something to say.
I said guinea pig because it's the only one that's obviously furry and such, and the other 3 are like semi-aquatic. Okay.
For those who couldn't hear that, Pengy was liaising with the producer Paul and trying to convince him that he was right, but he was wrong. So we're carrying on.
I was asked to confirm.
Omni.
I mean, last shot, right? So starfish because it's the only one that doesn't have a closed circulatory system.
I really, really like the scientific explanation
That
for
is
it.
a heck
I
of a
think you
detail.
overestimate Paul when he made these questions. To be honest,
Damn it.
so
Pengy,
go
is it
for it.
starfish because it's the only one that's got a shape in it?
Well, I suppose a mountain would also be considered a shape.
Yeah, but not like a kid's book of stuff. You got square, circle, star.
Can I just be clear with you here? I agree with all of you. You should all be correct.
Oh my god, I just figured it out!
I agree with all of you. I'm on your side. This is Paul. So
I think I figured it out.
I think I'm looking at it again.
Go for it, Lillith.
So it's it is oh shoot. Yeah. I'm going to go with beluga whales because it's plural.
Oh, it's really outside of the box, but that's not correct. And this is killing me, and I'm so sorry to put you all through this. I'm on your side.
Arsene,
I said,
Genie is a location, mountain is a location, star is a location, beluga is not, I think, a location, so it's beluga whale.
it's not correct, I'm afraid. Oh my god, I really wish I could give you all the point, because Paul's being... Okay, we're moving on, I'm afraid.
What's the answer?
The
And then
answer
we can
is...
beat Paul.
The answer is beluga whale because Paul said so. No, it's beluga. It's beluga whale because, according to Paul, it's the only one named after the correct creature. So what it actually is, a guinea pig is not a
that's true.
pig. A mountain chicken is not a chicken. A starfish is not a fish. But a beluga whale is a whale.
I think we should get points
You know
around
what?
personally.
Well,
Right, I love that.
At one point, I thought it was.
it's a cetacean more than it is a whale.
No, that's a starfish.
Yeah.
The beluga whale is a cetacean.
It's
The beluga
certainly
whale's-
more than a fucking starfish is a fish. Or like mountain chickens, which are actually frogs, by the way. That's
Yes.
what they are.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
And guinea
Thank
pigs
you.
are rodents. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the beluga
Like
whale,
genus.
while being a cetacean and in the same family as whales, is technically more on the dolphin-y side of things.
You have to take it up with Paul. You have to take it up with Paul because I don't even know what a cetacean
Yeah, I think
is.
points around,
All right.
Paul. You fucked up.
Listen,
Chat, get him.
I do love that all of chat is also wrong. So that makes me feel
if this continue, I will apply the techniques of my people. Your trash can will burn.
There we are. We've got. I'm just going through chat now.
Outrageous.
I'm loving all the giant ditch frog from Aflaf. Not sure what that's on about. Mountain chicken is. Is it from Paul? Is it weird that everyone has 0 points all of a sudden? Well, he does wield that power.
It's not, I thought you asked a
From
weird
Lolly,
question.
I think Cal should get out addiction. What? Should get to give out discretionary points. I thought Lolly was saying, I think Cal needs a dictionary.
Ouch.
You're not wrong. But yeah,
Come on, chat, back us up. Yo, come on. Come on.
I can only apologise on Paul's behalf. I'm joking. Anyway, thank you. Yeah, all right. Well, there we go. The answer was beluga whale because Paul said so. So let's move on to question number 2. Question number 2, we have Rottweiler, Dachshund, Weimaraner, Boston Terrier.
Lillith.
Oh, straight in there, and I will just copy and paste this while you're there. Lily.
Boston
Sorry.
Terrier, because it's the only not German dog.
Incorrect, I'm afraid.
Seriously?
Although, do you know what? I'd give you the point. But this isn't my question. So,
Rottweiler, Dachshund, Weimaraner, they're
Right.
all from
I can hear
Germany.
Paul, for those at home, Paul in the background is not happy.
What I am going to do, because I've been outvoted, basically, everyone gets 1 vote for 1 point from the last round. And if Cal deems it so, you do get a point if you are technically correct. However, you get 2 points if you get the reason we have.
Better. So, you know what? Fair play to you.
Omni. Let's do your thing.
I will give Lilith a point as well, but I do want to hear what Omni has to say.
Rottweiler? Because it's the only not hunting dog.
I don't know enough about dogs to verify this. Paul does, so let's check with Paul, our benevolent leader. A dachshund is apparently also a hunting dog.
Dachshund is
These dachshunds hunt
it's,
rabbits and like ferrets.
no,
and stuff.
badgers. Badgers. That's what they're called.
No,
Badgers.
dachshunds they famously hunt sausages. We all know this.
I'm sorry, that's all we have in Germany, okay?
Did chat hear that? Just to check, I think. Paul says that you get a point for summing.
But
Might I try again?
Pengy.
Go for it. Love.
So Dachshund is the odd one out because it's the only short one.
Oh, if that's the case, then I'd always be the odd one out.
Well, not short, but like it's a very diminutive dog in comparison to the other ones who have tall legs.
We short shaming the Dachshund. Paul, what do you think?
I love Dachshund.
shaming is.
I love Dachshund. I grew up
I'm
with
pretty
one.
sure terriers are also teeny tiny, aren't they?
Yes,
Terriers?
are not the biggest.
I can't
They're
accept
not
that as
the
an answer,
biggest,
I'm
but
afraid.
they're
I
not
can't accept it.
Dachshunds.
They're
Arsene,
stumpy.
Arsene?
Boston Terrier because it's the only one that is made of 2 words.
Okay.
But Paul, again, he's not
German
wrong.
technicality.
He's
Yes,
not
German
wrong.
technically,
No.
all your words are made up
German
of multiple words.
technicality. Dachshund
Yes.
and all of those are
Yes,
technically 2
but
words.
it's the
We just
only
tend
one
to
with a
put-
space
know
in
what?
the middle.
Let's go the other end of the spectrum. Pengy, Rottweiler, because it's the only one built like a brick shithouse.
Point to Pengy. No. Look, no, you're all wrong. We're going to carry on. But the reason is all but the Dachshund are named after places. Apparently, according to Paul, whether that's true or not, I don't know.
Okay, I know that the Weimaraner is after Weimar, but
Yeah.
Rottweiler? Where's it named after? Oh my god, I'm so stupid.
I mean,
German
considering
doesn't
none of
know
us
her
got
own-
Thanks to everyone.
Paul
German
said
doesn't know her
Rottweiler, by
own
the way. That's the
geography.
place.
Interesting.
German who doesn't know her own geography.
Paul, I don't know who got points there. I'll leave it up to you and your ways. This is the most batshit round I think we've ever had
I
on
do
this quiz.
believe Paul
Because it's
said-
just so open to interpretation.
I believe he said, and
I would
just
say it
before
was
this
a
time,
dog.
we got a reason,
Not bad.
then we all got one. So that's
Yeah, go on. Do you know what,
I
Paul?
actually do have to out myself here. I was curious and I checked. Actually, I know for a fact my answer was absolutely wrong because the Boston Terrier is technically a non-sporting breed, which just means it's a dog with no purpose, basically. So,
That's so harsh.
okay, compared to like
dare
hunting dogs, companion dogs, like they all have breed. This literally is a dog that does not sport.
So your
So,
answer
like,
is
it's
Boston
technically
Terrier.
not a hunter.
Pointless.
Apologize right now.
I love all of them, but it means I'm wrong.
I can't give Pengy a point for brick shithouse Rottweiler.
Hey,
That's not
I built
happening.
my brick shit houses. All right, hench motherfuckers. Is that better? That's why I upped the ante on it.
They're arguing with the producer now. Let's carry on. We're going to move swiftly on. Please let this one make sense. We're going with question number 3, Paul. I swear I'm going to talk to you after this. This is an odd one out. This is interpretation round, right? Just say something, and you'll get a point.
Say something with a fun fact.
Here we go. We've got saxophone, trumpet, tuba, and cornet.
Lillith.
Arsene.
A saxophone because it's the only one of the 4 that is classified as a woodwind and not a brass.
That was what I was gonna say.
That is the correct answer and the correct
That was
reason.
what I was gonna say.
2
I
points
was
to
gonna
Arsene.
Between the saxophone and the cornet because I'm not familiar with the cornet. So.
As someone who's a big fan of woodwinds, yeah.
That is the
Not best,
correct answer, and I'm so pleased. 2 points to Arsene there on that one.
Embouchure is all I
don't
can
know
say
if
for
you
the
can
other
see
ones.
I have instrument. I had to.
You done very well there. Let's move on to. Yes, 2 points. Yes, correct, Paul. Yes, Paul's shouting at me again. We're moving on to I hope the final question of this round. It is the final question of this round. Thank God. Right.
This show is. The host doesn't even know if this is the last one.
Exactly. We're going with Zizix, Cockermouth, Wetwang, and Lou Pants.
Pengy.
Pengy.
Cockermouth is a place, the rest aren't.
No, the others are.
Incorrect, Pengy, I'm afraid. Negative 7 points to you because we're just making up rules now.
I'm going to go Lillith.
Lillith.
I don't think Lupans is a real place. I know Zizix is. I know that I've heard the other ones before, but Lupans I've never heard. So
That is the correct answer. Lupans is not real. I will give out bonus points, as is my right, Paul, if you can name where the other places are. What's the and you can't say Zizix is near Zizix. That's not going to
Pengy,
fly.
Cockermouth is in England. That sounds like the
Yes.
type.
Yes. I
Cockermouth
believe
is
is Zizix. It's either New Zealand or Australia, isn't it?
incorrect. I'm afraid
No?
I might take
Okay.
away a point because I'm not going to do that. Zizix is apparently a city in California. This is
that
according
tracks.
to.
That
This is
tracks.
according to.
Right.
That's according to Paul. So don't blame me if that's wrong. I'm getting sworn at.
That's right. I've seen images of people like doing Instagram posts in front of it and going like, "The
Yeah.
fuck is this?"
This is why I
Even
know
Americans
it.
don't
This
get
is
it.
why. Yeah.
Pretty
That's the
sure
only reason why I know it
Pengy is also
exists.
the UK.
And where is that one?
That is my house on a Tuesday evening. That as is Cockermouth actually. But anyway, yeah, Wet Wang is. Where is Wet Wang? The town.
I was
I thought-
right.
Oh yeah,
yes.
it is. Yeah,
Two for England.
town in North Yorkshire in England, and
Well-
also apparently England's just the land of ridiculous names.
Well, we
Cockermouth.
have
Cockermouth
some-
is in Cumbria in England as well.
If you speak the language of the country, there are a lot of. I mean, there are a lot of French that are French word for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we have some in in Quebec as well in French that are weird, like Saint Antoine du Haha. Which is like,
Haha.
What?
why? Like Saint Anthony of Haha.
There we are. Paul's just come in and gone. Basically said, "Fuck you." No one gets any points. So
What? But I got the
Fair.
answer right.
I know. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's extra points. Yes.
Yeah. You
Okay.
get. I was all about the bonus points, and frankly, I'm just a bit salty because this round is chaos. We're going to go to the scores because I am Paul's. Okay, we're
Tell him
gonna.
to go to him.
Right, he tells me to go, and then he tells me not to go. Do you know what? When
I have a
newsreaders,
little blurb to take up time if we need.
please
So I
do
found out where Zizix is from.
go, Zizix.
Zizix is apparently the last word in the English language, which was made up by some guy specifically so it would be the last word in the English language.
That is
That is
genius.
precisely why. It has
That-
Just tip my hat
That
to
tracks
that
for
guy.
the English language.
Was it Elon
Um,
Musk's name for his other kid that he hasn't had yet?
That too.
Probably that
English
tracks as well.
language is not a language. It is three language and a trench coat that is assaulting other language.
That's
It's
You're not
it's
wrong.
more than three.
Yes, it
because
is
I
also- it is
unfortunately
very
did
confusing.
linguistics.
it's just a mishmash of nonsense, isn't it?
Such a mishmash. You've got
Let's go
Germanic,
for-
Danish, Norse.
Yeah,
a
It's
lot of fun.
everything. And let's go over to Paul for the scores.
Okay, so the scores are slightly off center, but Omni and Pengy falling behind. Omni on 6, Pengy on 7. But tied for first place with 1 round remaining is Lillith and Arson. It's all to play for. Back to you, Cal.
Germany versus France.
The classic one.
This is a very global quiz, and I'm really loving that. And this is what the internet is about. This is how it should be.
The
by
second hereditary conflict of France. The first one is, of course, the British.
the British. Of course. Yeah, we'll
enough.
take it. We'll take it. Yeah, but yeah, let's go on to the. I think this might be the final round. It is the final round. It is general knowledge, and quite simple. I'd just like you to buzz in with your name and give me the answer. If you're wrong, you're wrong. So there we go. A nice simple round to finish. Do you know what? I feel like a newsreader when I'm doing this because I've got Paul yapping in my ear while
Sir,
trying to host
producer,
it.
I think your host is broken.
Yeah, exactly. So I can't cope. It's just too much going on. So let's crack on with this, shall we? Question number 1. What is a group of owls called?
Lilith.
Arsene.
Ooh, Lilith in there first.
A parliament of owls.
A parliament is the correct answer. A parliament of owls. That's pretty badass, to be fair.
It's so cool.
It's really cool. It's really cool. Can we name any other strange collective nouns?
Murder of crows.
An unkindness of ravens.
That's
Is
a
that
good one.
genuine?
Mhm.
Is that real? An unkindness of ravens?
And a flamboyance of flamingos.
Hmm.
The nursery of stars.
A Congress
Nursery
of,
of
Congress of Lawyers.
No, it's not. I just seen the
Congress of Lawyers.
A clouder of cats.
A fuck of crabs.
Oh my god, that was so good.
Paul has asked what is
Assholes.
the Paul, because people didn't hear that though. People can't hear Paul, and they've just heard YouTube pop up with assholes. Paul asked what the collective group noun for a group of people is.
Mother.
Hey, what? A crowd
It's
of
a
people.
crowd. It's a
Doink.
crowd or a riot, depending.
Yeah. Yeah.
It depends on who's observing.
Depends on
If
what
they're
the
police
police
officers,
say.
it becomes a riot.
Yep.
Yeah. And a wet wang of Brits.
My personal favourite one is ferrets because they're called a business.
Oh my
yes!
word.
That's my
Yes,
favourite
I
one.
wish they were
That
called a
one's great.
business.
That one's great.
So, the song "Taking Care of Business" is that about ferrets?
Yeah, just taking care of ferrets.
Taking care of
there is a group
ferrets.
of rodents called a scurry, but I can't remember if it's squirrels or a type of mouse.
Oh, you say that.
That's
Sticking with rodents, mischief is rats.
That's awesome.
Oh.
Mischief of rats. I love
What I
Move.
find
Let's
What
move
if I-
on. Let's move
Okay.
on over to question number 2. I could talk all evening about collective nouns because those were bloody fascinating. I'm not going to lie, especially fuck of craps. Let's go to question number 2. What color bow does Donald Duck wear? Fun fact on
Arsene,
yes, Arsene.
I think it's the yellow one.
That is incorrect, I'm afraid.
Lilith.
Omni.
Red?
Red is the correct answer. Well done. It is a red bow.
I'm despicably
actually,
angry
the
that I
Italian
lived in
term
Orlando
is-
and I didn't instantly think of that.
Yeah.
I wanted to say red, and then I was like, no, it's blue. No, red.
No, it's definitely red.
And they just
Yeah.
got locked in a cycle of my own
Can't-
doubt.
I was gonna say red as well.
Can't
I
picture it.
think I was thinking of the superhero persona that he had in some Italian comics.
I'm
That's
fun.
cool.
Just as a coincidence, I'm Donald Duck in it right now. So let's carry on.
Ah,
Same.
The full Boo Bear
Scandal.
experience. Let's
Yeah, yeah.
yes.
Just boo bearing it up over here.
Yes.
Question number 3. Which famous movie poster, we're back on films again, features a moth covering a woman's mouth?
Oh, Pengy.
Lilith.
Pengy.
Silence of the Lambs.
Silence of the Lambs is the correct answer. That is a point to Pengy there. Straight in. Sorry, Lilith, just a touch too late there. Question number 4. What is the name used for trees that lose their leaves seasonally?
Omni.
Omni.
Perennial.
Perennial's incorrect, I'm afraid.
Arsene,
Lilith.
Arsene.
coniferous.
Incorrect, I'm afraid. Although I believe they would be
Lilith.
classed as this type. Lilith.
Deciduous.
Deciduous is the correct answer. Deciduous trees.
Because the conifers are all needles.
Yes, those are
Yes.
evergreens. Those last all
Yeah.
year.
Ah, I'm
We're full of
confused.
them
my
here in
trees.
Canada.
Same.
Question number 5. 1989 is an album by which artist?
No, that's a song.
Lilith?
Lilith.
Is it? No, I got it wrong. But I'm
Oh,
gonna
I'm
say
going with
anyway.
Arsene,
Brian Adams?
Brian Adams is incorrect, I'm afraid.
Yeah,
Arsene,
I
you
knew,
came
yeah.
in. Actually, I'm going to
Bob-
open it. Go on. I'm going to open up the buzzer again because you did say that during the answer. So let's open up the buzzers and go.
Arsene,
Yep.
ball of soup.
Incorrect, I'm afraid. But I see where you're coming from.
Yeah, that's
There
why I
is a-
stopped myself because I was like,
There is a similar song.
there's a track literally. called
There's
that.
there's a track called that, but it's 4 years prior.
1989.
1989 we're talking about here.
Omni Chicago? I'm just guessing.
Chicago's incorrect, I'm afraid. Pengy, go on, Arsene, if you want to jump in.
Arsene, Miley Cyrus. I don't know just with him.
Incorrect.
Miley
Incorrect.
Cyrus?
I don't know, I just said it.
Was she even born?
Who cares if she was born?
Well, 1989 is just the name of the album. So
Oh, that's fair.
Yes.
moving on, the answer is Taylor Swift.
No!
I was close. With
Fuck.
I had sort of like... I was close.
Yeah, you were close.
Wow,
It
there's
was
a
not such a dumb answer to...
Debate
No.
saying Taylor is
Well
a joke.
done.
question number 6. This one's for Omni. What year was the American Declaration of Independence signed?
Arsene.
Arsene in there.
And now I
I'm gonna need an answer.
1776.
Is the correct answer 1776?
Omni, what are you doing, son?
I don't have mass sense reaction time. I'm not made of lights. How did I beat that?
Yeah,
polite. I'm waiting for people to
Arsene
finish
has
their sentences.
impeccable reflexes there. Like,
Arsene's got like a mask that makes him super quick. It's like a
Wait,
superhero.
I also have an history major.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
impressed. I'm genuinely impressed. Also, I'm an American. How dare you assume I know my own history?
Question
listen,
number
the influences in
7.
Other countries.
What type of acid does a lemon contain?
Pengy,
Pengy.
it is citric.
Citric acid is the correct answer. And we're going to round off this quiz with one final question before we say our goodbyes. Until next time, who voiced Mushu in the animated movie
Lillith.
Mulan? Lillith in this.
Ed Murphy.
Eddie Murphy is the correct answer. There we are. Arsene with some very, very, some emotions towards Mushu there at the end.
I think we were tied, and that was the point that gave you the honor.
Eddie Murphy. Fuck!
Dishonor on you, dishonor on your cow.
That's brilliant. Let's do some final scores. I'd just like to say thank you very much for taking part in this quiz this month. It's been a pleasure. Let's see how you all did. Over to Paul.
Orly.
Okay, the final scores are in from bottom to top. Omni coming in last with 7. Pengy in third with 9. Arsene at 11. And Lily's quick fires at the end with 13. Congratulations. Back to you, Cal.
Wow.
Man.
Congratulations to Lillith there with some rapid questions there at the end. Taking the crown. We have
Well played, well played.
we have a new champ. Pengy, how does it feel to lose the crown?
I don't care, I've got alcohol inside me.
There we are. He's had his wine. He's happy. Lillith, congratulations. How'd you feel?
Thank you. Well, as a first-time contestant, this feels great.
You've done very, very well, as has everyone in this quiz. Yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure. Oh, by the way, you win absolutely nothing.
That's okay. Bragging rights.
So
It's fine.
enjoy it. Don't spend it all at once. Okay. That is it from all of us. I would just like to take this opportunity to say thank you to chat for joining us this evening. It's been an experience, especially that round just after the break, the interpretation round. That was absolute chaos. There was no right answer, no wrong answer. We were just throwing out points left, right, and centre. I hope you enjoyed it. Do you know what? It's the chaos we come to expect from this channel. So, just keeping with the theme there. I'm going to go around each of you guys in the same order that we kicked off the introductions, and just give you an opportunity to, tell us a little bit about yourselves, what you're up to, if there's anything people want to talk about, showcase that you're doing right now. And the first person that was Omni. So, Omni, what would you like to say?
First off, I blame the American education system, and second off, I
blame Paul. I blame Paul.
I would also like to thank you guys for letting me be here. I make my own tabletop role-playing games. I have my own YouTube channel, The Last Omnitect, all one word. You can also find that on Patreon as well. I've been doing a series of webcomics, including an anti-fascist Helldivers 2 webcomic called Gentry Delon Ain't No Fascist. And that's been doing pretty good. We're just kicking off Arc 3.
Can you DM me the link for that, please, and thank you.
Oh, yes, 100%. I'll throw that in there. But yes, I appreciate you guys so much for having me on board.
Absolute pleasure. Really, really, really good to see you, man. And yeah, thanks for doing the quiz. Commiserations. But you did very well. Let's go over to Arsene. Yeah, thanks for playing. Tell us a little bit. Anything going on at the minute with you? Keep an eye out for.
So I am Arsene. My most known thing is the blog Have You Played This TTRPG on Tumblr, where every day I post 1 or 2 games and ask people if they have played it, if they read it, if they heard of it. Games from all over the world, from across multiple time periods, from the 70s to now. I also do my own games under the name Arsene Inc., like a game about abandoned magical theme park called Where the Magic Never Ends, and a Paul where Paul tries to defeat his own zombie before the world knows that he's not the real Paul, called Live and Let Paul Die.
Wow. That was awesome. Oh, dude.
So, yes. Yes. And I want to recount.
You want to recount? Do you know what?
I don't believe in these shows. We.
Well, you'll be welcome back on to do another quiz and claim that crown at some point, I'm sure, Arsene. So thank you very much for joining us for this this month. Let's go over to Lillith. Yeah, what you got going on?
So I'm Lillith, also mainly Lillith Wild on most platforms, or Lillith.wild because it's hard to find that name as available. But yes, so on Instagram you can find me at the.lillith.wild, and on Blue Sky just Lillith Wild. I am in a few actual plays over the summer with different channels. Ranging from Dungeons and Dragons to 10 Candles to Call of Cthulhu. Pretty well rounded on that. And I am currently working with a group of friends on a Candle Obscura module that we are going to hopefully kickstart soon. Yeah. And other than that, yes, I do write too much fan fiction. It's novel length.
That's awesome. Yeah. Be good to roll dice. Yeah, no, pleasure. Be good to roll dice with you sometime. That goes for everyone as well.
I would love that.
There we are. Paul, I don't know if
What?
Paul, if everyone heard that on the channel. Paul said the longest fan fiction ever written is about the Mario Brothers. Was that right?
it was
Is that what you
It's the
said?
Super Mario Bros. Crossover.
Oh my god.
Smash
I
Brothers.
hate that I'm right, but
Did you read it?
the Banksy of fan fiction. That's Pengy. Yeah, thank you, Lilith, for that. And yeah, like I say, good to have you here. And let's go over last but not least. And I also got a bonus question to ask Pengy as well. Let's go to Pengy. What wine were you drinking?
I was drinking jammy red roux,
Oh, I love a jammy wine.
and then moved on to blue raspberry tequila, Dead Man's Fingers.
That
I was very worried that it was blue raspberry wine for a minute.
No. I mean, it just looks like I said earlier. It looks like the Star Wars, milk.
blue milk. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, what you got going on, dude?
Well, annoyingly, off the back end of the joke, I am a writer for Treaty Geek. We're in the process of actually relaunching the website, which is happening tomorrow with a raid train. So feel free to go look at that. I do my own streams, obviously over on Twitch as well. It's just dumb, chaotic stupidity. And that's kind of it. I'm sure there's a link tree somewhere that Paul's going to dump. So any of my dumb stuff you want to see, it's there somewhere.
Lovely to have you here as always. Always good to have return players, and that Paul hasn't scared you off. So that's great. Pleasure to have you here. And yeah, that leaves it for me. I'm just going to say thank you very much. Yeah, I can see that Paul's messaged me. Shout out. Yes, I can see that, Paul. Guys, I tell you what, taskmaster and a half you are. I tell you what. There we are. Yep. So, me, Homebrew Havoc. That's our D&D actual play that we do every Thursday. We are back next week on this very channel with Ailey, Shiv, Lolly, Tony, and me. And yeah, we'll continue our tale of From Tordronen, where I play a llama man. and it's very, very fun. So come see us next week at the same time. That's 7:30 UK time. Check out the YouTube as well if you want to catch up with all the episodes on there. They are a laugh. And I'm sure we'll be back at some point for a quiz. I don't think there's one next month. Paul's shaking his head, so that we're not doing one next month, but the month after we will be putting together a quiz for you to take part in and hopefully enjoy. Thank you all for being with us. We'll love you and leave you, and all that's left to say is cheers till next time. See ya.
Thanks for having me again. Bye bye now.
Thank you for having me.
Peace.